Audi has just launched its second generation Q5 medium-sized SUV, along with a hot version SQ5. 4 of the top 6 best-selling Audis in Australia are SUVs, so clearly this is an important car for them. New looks and, they say, more features and new technology to make the all-wheel drive look better. Sounds good, so we drove the new models from Melbourne to Adelaide, typically on secondary roads, to see if they lived up to the expectations. The range comes with 3 engines, a 2-litre diesel, 140 kilowatts and 400 newton metres of torque. Strong off the line with low down torque on the open road, it is adequate without running like a stallion. Its fuel consumption is rated at 5.3 litres per 100 kilometres. Then there's the 2-litre petrol engine with more power, 185 kilowatts, and nearly as much torque, 370 newton metres. It runs more freely, giving more confidence when overtaking, for example. The petrol engine gets 7.3 litres per 100 in the laboratory tests. Both 2-litre engines come with a 7-speed Tiptronic dual-clutch transmission. The hot SQ5, unlike the previous model, does not have a high-performance diesel engine. Top of the range is a turbocharged petrol engine with 260 kilowatts and 500 newton metres of torque. It still goes very well, helped by an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic gearbox with sports mode. It ran with wind in its hair. The high horsepower is great if you can show it, which is not that often. Fuel consumption is rated at 8.7 litres per 100 kilometres for the combined cycle. Audi gave a bit of a wink when asked if the hot diesel engine might come in the near future, which is either good news or I can't read non-verbal signals. All the models are very sure-footed on the open road at touring speeds. Vehicle noise is really quite minimal, and there is a general ambience of well-constructed luxury. In recent years, engines have been getting more powerful, but vehicles have also been putting on weight, with extra features and more electronics. But with lighter metals and better packaging, the Q5s are lighter overall, with the diesel engine model losing 90 kilograms. It all helps with driving performance and fuel economy. They have a new development in the all-wheel drive system, which means that you only get all-wheel drive when you need it. So most of the driving is in the more economical two-wheel drive. We will do a separate video on this impressive bit of technology. On the outside, it looks better, more purposeful, and I guess a bit more masculine. The old model looked functional, but by modern standards was a bit bland. The new vehicle is 34mm longer. It's the same width, 6mm taller, and has a 12mm longer wheelbase. Inside has usable space, except for the rear passengers when you have a big person in the front, and that's a common feature with this style of vehicle. There's some good driver safety assistance features with adaptive cruise control, distance warning, hill descent, park assist, cross-traffic assist at the rear, and exit warning, which I like. That means that when you go to get out of the car, you don't door another car, or more tragically still, a cyclist. The interior has functional simplicity, but not adventurous styling. There is a good 8.3-inch multimedia interface screen and Audi's fantastic digital dashboard. The information is crystal clear, making it easy to read. The side storage areas and the doors are easy to get to, but not well designed for holding bottles, and the cup holders back near the armrest are cumbersome to use. The seats have been redesigned from the ground up and feel good even on a long drive. There's 550 litres of luggage capacity. That's up a smidgen, 10 litres, from the previous model. Flatten the second row of seats and you get 1,550 litres of space. Moving up the models or picking some options can add features to your vehicle. It is good that most of the safety features are included in all models, but there is an adaptive air suspension with up to 220mm of ground clearance. The ride also felt softer on the open road. Additional options are a comfort package, an S-Line style package, which includes 20-inch sports alloy wheels, and a Technic package, including things like a heads-up display. There are separate items like heated front seats as well. They are not bargain basement prices, but they are significantly lower than previous Audi offerings. The base model with a diesel engine has a list price of $65,900. The 2-litre petrol starts at $73,211, and the SQ5 is $99,611. To all prices, you must add on-road costs. So Q5 and the hot SQ5 gives Audi a distinct position of prestige, technical development and comfort for a price. There is no mistake, though, that SUVs are now very car-like in what they offer.